Okay, so we're already past halfway into 2021. We have just less than 6 months left. Looking back, you know, some of us have goals that we've been able to tick off. They've been achieved, done. But for most people, they're looking back and they haven't really achieved their goals or achieved anything, unfortunately. And that's all in the past now. What really matters is going forward. And so we need to be asking ourselves, you know, what do we want to be able to achieve? Looking back at the end of the year, what do we want to be able to look back on with a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, knowing that we've ticked off these goals? And one of the most important, perhaps most underestimated factors of you and I achieving our goals is whether we are in the right environment. That's exactly what we're going to be speaking about tonight in Power Up Mondays. And I usually share this little story, this little illustration to kind of express the importance and the value of being in the right environment, being in an environment that's conducive to your growth and the kind of person that you want to become and the goals that you want to achieve. And so it goes something like this. So there's a guy that goes to a pet store and he's looking for a beautiful goldfish. Okay, and so he asked he asked the pet store owner, can you give me the biggest, most beautiful goldfish that you have? The pet store owner goes to the back of the shop, way to the back of the shop, and he brings out his best goldfish. And obviously the guy is extremely happy. He pays for the fish, takes the fish home, very excited. He's got his beautiful goldfish, throws the fish into his back garden. He's got a pond, and within 2 weeks the fish dies. And he takes the fish back. He's furious. He takes the fish back to the pet store owner and he says, "You sold me a bad fish." And the pet store owner calmly asks him, "Well, you know, did you put the fish in temperature controlled water? Did you feed the fish the right kind of food? Was there enough shade? Was there enough sunlight? All of these things." And the guy realized that there was nothing wrong with the fish. He had a perfectly good fish, only that it was in the wrong environment. And that's oftentimes what happens with us, right? We're the fish. We have infinite potential beyond our comprehension. But sometimes we're just in the wrong environment, in an environment that's stifling our growth, the kind of people that we want to become and the goals that we want to achieve. And so think about the person that you want to become, the goals that you want to achieve this year, and think about your environment. How conducive is your environment to the person you want to become and what you want to achieve? That's it for today. See you tomorrow.